Hello, I'm Spencer Fenton from Handmade Art Studios. My dad owns Handmade Art Studios, my dad is Mark Fenton, and I'm gonna take you on a little tour around the store. This is steel plate signs. The guy who makes them is Mike Bender, and he's a pretty cool guy. And he makes cool artwork out of late license plates or like reused license plates that he doesn't steal them or anything, but he makes some really cool artwork. Hi, this is Scrumptious Scrubs, or Miss Mary Ann, who makes them. She makes some really nice soap, handmade soaps, and they're like all handmade and everything. And her soap is probably the best soap I've ever had. It's crazy. It smells so good, and my favorite flavor is probably gingerbread. It smells fantastic. I totally recommend her soap. This is Rusty Old Man, known as Rich and Robin, who make this stuff. He makes some fantastic art, like his famous bird, spoon, and fork thing, bird. And I love his art, and he makes stuff out of old scrap metal and stuff. And his stuff is so creative and cool. I love it. And my favorite piece is probably that one right there. Those two birds. This is quiet candles, and they're soy candles, and they smell so good. This is Angry Memphis, known as Rob, and he makes some really cool art. And what he does is he puts electricity or something like that, and he shocks it with the wood, and it goes spiral and turns out like that, and it looks super cool. This is Buss County Brittle, and they make awesome food. It's so addictive. Like, as soon as you try one piece, you can't stop eating it. It is so good. This is Rusty Young Man's art. He makes some really nice keychains and necklaces. They look awesome. And he's also another young artist like I am, who also sells some stuff in the store. This is, I don't have a name for my art, but this is the one and only Spencer Fenton's art, the one recording right now. And I make some awesome art, and I'm 11 years old, and I sell stuff in the store. Come check it out. I'll have more coming soon. These are our wood carved signs by Handmade Art Studios, the one and only. And this is some of the smalls and mediums and larges they have. We have a light up sign, which I really like. We have some homemade masks. Here are some of State Plate's signs, keychains that he makes. It's all like the leftover license plate parts. This is Rusty Young Man art, and this is his keychains I showed you that. Here's some handmade, the one and only Handmade Art Studios keychains we make. That's one of right up there. It's one of Rusty Old Man art signs. That right there is State Plate Signs' famous brick house. We have some of the rustic wrap stuff and bracelets. We have some of our cutting boards. More state plate signs. Here are some of our coasters. There's more of his birdhouses. Here is some of Handmade Art Studio's cups and some of state plate cups. Here's the one in Mark Benton. And then I'm going to give you a full, massive head view, not head view, but like massive side view of the store.